whole month. Do you know how much can happen in 1 month? And I deprived you guys of all that. That is so bad. Hi Pandas, welcome back to another video. So I haven't spoken to you guys in like the longest time. That was because of school. I felt like I had so many things going on, especially in the month of March. So many things that happened in March that taught me so much about life, and I just felt like I would come give you guys a life update while doing my makeup. Of course, I'm honestly not even the best at multitasking, but I'm gonna try my best for the sake of this video. I've been filming for past 1 week and I'm very happy that I've gotten into my filming. I feel way better. I asked you guys like a while back to ask me a bunch of questions on my Snapchat. If you have me on Snapchat, I usually like put out this send it stickers where you can ask me questions. I also do have a bunch of new subscribers, and I've never done a video like this before where I kind of just sit down and talk to you pandas. I feel like I just started my channel and it was just vlog after vlog, and I love that content, right? But in order to really allow your audience or my community of pandas know me better, I have to sit down and do videos like this. So welcome to another video, and we're just gonna hop straight into the questions. So just basic questions. My name is Amanda. I'm currently 20, and that's crazy to me because I feel like I've always been the youngest out of everyone. I'm Nigerian, if you cannot tell. Currently based in Canada, and I'm Igbo. I'm from Anambra State. I'm fully Igbo. My mom isn't Yoruba or anything. First question I have here would be, what lesson have you learned recently that changed how you see life? I told you guys that in March I felt like I learned a lot, and when I say that I learned a lot, I mean in terms of how I view life and like other people. There's so many things in life that you cannot control. Other things you can control. Like I can control the way I go to the gym, I can control the way I eat, the time that I wake up, how productive my day is. I can control all those things, but there are just certain situations in life that you cannot control. And I felt like before I was trying to control every single thing about my life. When you keep on trying to like control things and make everything as perfect as you've imagined it in your head, then something goes wrong, you're gonna be disappointed, and disappointment is such a bad feeling, especially for me. So I think in the month of March I really learned that. Another thing I learned in the month of March was not everybody has to like you, and that's just the simple truth. I don't think I've ever like really cared about it before, but basically the way I am, I feel like people should be nice too. Like I never thought that people were mean. Do you understand? I get that people can make jokes here and there, and you see all this like negative stuff on the internet and you're like, okay, but in real life people can actually be very mean and nasty to you. So not everybody has to like you. You know, they don't have to like you, and that's completely fine. That's not your problem. That's okay, that's fine. Others will like you. People that share the same characteristics with you, the same values, the same goals, the same beliefs as you, will definitely find you, and you will definitely be friends with people like that because they just resonate with your values and your beliefs. The next question I have here is, what moments in your life made you feel the proudest? I think for me currently is finishing school. I was never really like in school for the longest time. I feel like the amount of time I spent in school was okay, like it was just right. When you finish university, you realize that not everybody finishes university. Going through that whole process is honestly so monumental, and if you're currently still in university, that's good. Keep going, focus on your academics. Our parents are always telling us focus on your academics, very important. I'm also super proud of the amount of weight that I lost. This time last year I was 20 kg bigger than what I am now, and I am very happy and grateful that I was able to lose all that weight and be strict enough to manage the way I eat, go to the gym, be very focused, do the same things over and over again till I got my desired results, and I'm happy right now. I will not say that I'm at my goal weight, but I'm definitely very close to it, and I'm very proud of myself. The next question I have here is, what's a misconception people have about you? I don't really know. I don't really think anybody has any well, maybe people have like misconceptions about me, but the few ones that I've heard in my lifetime is I'm mean, and I don't think I'm mean. I just feel like I don't really talk to a lot of people, and I really select the kind of friends that I have around me, or the kind of people that I have around me, because I have very strong values. I don't make friends too much. I'm not like I'm not open to it, but calling someone your friend is really, it has a lot of weight in it. I think people need to wake up to that like real quick. You can have acquaintances, like I'm open to having acquaintances, but calling someone your friend is very, very, very heavy, you know. Question I have here is, what beauty tip or mindset changed the game for you, that if you put your mind to do your own hair, lashes, nails, and even maybe learn how to do your eyebrows, you will look so put together? That's part of my goals for this year. I told myself that this year I really want to look put together. I need to try my best and look really, really put together. You also don't have to break the bank to look good. Like my nails, I did them myself today. My lashes that I have on, these are actually cluster lashes. My hair, my sister helped me do it, and then I layered it and styled it myself. My eyebrows, I literally carved them myself. So you do not have to break the bank to look good, or at least if you want to look put together, just try and learn how to do like 1 or 2 things yourself, because you really do not have to break the bank. These things get expensive. Doing it monthly gets expensive. So, when do you feel the most beautiful? I try to feel beautiful every now and then, but in my little phase, there's no denying that I feel like a rabbit. Sometimes I feel like I'm crazy. And if you don't know what your luteal phase is, it's basically the week or 2 weeks before your period. So in that moment you might be getting like a lot of hormones, acne, bloating. There's just so much that just makes you feel irritated and angry. I try my best to feel my prettiest all the time, but I feel good and most confident after like I'm done with my period and I don't have to bother about any of that. Boom. What motivates you to keep showing up even when no one is clapping? Because I made a promise to myself. Let me just start from there. I think that the confidence that you build when you genuinely show up after you told yourself that you're gonna do something and you do it and see results is what keeps me going. You build that confidence and your trust in yourself that you're gonna keep showing up once you do show up over and over and over again. And also God, like, know that you're loved. God is honestly the best. Kneel down and pray to him. Bring any problem that you're having, take it to God. God loves you, God loves me. And you know, anytime when it feels like, you know, no one is really around to hear you or to kind of understand what you're feeling in that moment, go to God. God has been the biggest, as in the Holy Spirit has literally been the biggest player in this game for me. Even when I was trying to lose weight, I literally brought it to God, because honestly there's no problem in you gaining a bit of weight, right? Especially if you're confident in that weight. But for me, I just felt like the moment I had gained weight, yeah, I looked good, but I don't know, a part of my self-confidence and self-esteem was just reducing, and I didn't want that to really like happen. So I really took that journey to God and really prayed about it, really cried about it, and you know, God helped me to have enough discipline and consistency to keep on going. Some days you're not gonna want to do what you said you were gonna do, but how do you react the next day? Do you keep on sulking for 1 whole week, or do you get up and actually do something about it within the next 1-2 days? My mom will always tell me, when you're sad about something, do not let that thing pass 24 hours. You made a promise to yourself, really trying your best and doing what you said you were gonna do and showing up. And when you see results, like, you might not see those results immediately, but if you keep going, when you see the results, you will build a certain level of confidence in yourself that you know that you're gonna show up. Okay, next question. What is your toxic trait? Before, my toxic trait was trying to control every single little thing, and I just talked about that. Trying to control every single thing, just feeling like I can control every single damn thing. Allow people really do what they want to do for you and not control every single thing. I also kind of felt the way I act is the way that other people should be acting, and I don't think that's a good mentality at all. And it's definitely something I've come to terms with. The way I carry out my daily life, someone else does not need to carry out their daily life in that same manner as I do, and that's completely fine, because everybody is honestly different. Everybody is unique in their own way. Everybody handles different situations differently. What's your go-to hype song when you're getting ready? It honestly depends on my feelings or what I'm feeling in that moment. This might come as a shock, but I actually like listening to American rap music, like the ones that the guys make. I really love Moneybagg. Something about Moneybagg, I really love listening to him. You're trying to do your makeup and get like hyped up, you might play Megan, or you might play Nicki, or you might play Cardi, or the City Girls. For me, give me Moneybagg. Let me listen to Moneybagg. I barely listen to African music when I'm getting ready. It's either R&B music or Moneybagg. Straight Moneybagg, or Gunna, or Lil Baby. Put those three together. Yeah, I love listening to those three. What's something you cannot leave the house without besides your phone and key? It depends. If I'm going out for like a night out, definitely cannot live without my lip combo and like a little perfume. If I'm going to school, I also take my lip combo. I actually take my lip combo everywhere. I feel like I take it everywhere. School, going out, going to the mall. I find myself doing it more these days. Even right now, before I started my makeup, I had it on. So if you could manifest your life 5 years from now, what would it look like? Probably driving a Benz. Guys, okay, well, that was so vague. Well, I don't know why. Like, that's just my dream car. I absolutely love that car so much. I would say in the next 5 years, hopefully I'm at my dream weight. I'm still consistent with YouTube, all of that. Driving a Benz, a big body. And then yeah, my hair business. I just picture myself living like a really good life. I'm not gonna say marriage because I don't really know about that right now. I'm still really young, and in the next 5 years I'll be 25. So I just don't know about that right now. What made you start YouTube and content creation, and what impact do you hope to make? That is actually such a good question. I started YouTube because I was in my fitness journey and I was watching Sophiology. That's my favorite YouTuber. I absolutely love her so much. So I was watching her and she inspired me, and I just loved the way that she inspired me in that very moment. And I told myself, I want to do this too. I want to be able to inspire other people in whatever way or whatever information that I'm giving. I want it to add value to someone's life. Mind you, the other day, let me just put this out here. I was in school. I went to write an exam, and as I was leaving school, a little girl came up to me. I don't know if she's watching this. I don't know. She didn't really say anything about my YouTube, but she did say something about my TikTok. So she came up to me and she was like, "Are you Amanda?" I was like, "Yes, but it depends on which Amanda, because I know that I'm not the only Amanda here in Winnipeg." So she was like, "Amanda that makes TikToks here." I showed her my page and I was like, "Are you talking about this Amanda?" She was like, "Yes." She really loves my videos so much. I never had that happen to me in my life before. In my life. She was so young, probably like 8-10 years old. I think that's her age. I'm not too sure. I didn't ask her for her age, but that was such a nice experience. And just in that very moment, I felt like, yeah, my content or whatever I put out there is probably inspiring someone, and I hope it's inspiring someone in a good way, because I really want to add value, positive value to people's lives in whatever way I can. It might be the type of hair that I wear on my head, you might like it. Maybe it's the way I do my makeup, you like it. I can post a routine and you can learn from that. Whatever type of value I can give on this platform, I will. Also, this is my therapy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, this is my therapy. The world is hard. Sometimes you have to set up the camera and talk to yourself or talk to your pandas. But right now it feels like I'm talking to myself. But when it goes up, then people are gonna watch it, right? And I'm not even mad at it. I love it. I love it over here. I love it. I even like YouTube more than TikTok, and that is so crazy to me. I do want to be more consistent on TikTok for sure. For sure. Next question. What was the most unexpected part of being a content creator? So honestly, I'm not really like a big content creator yet. By the way, I'm using the Fenty Beauty bronzer for my powder. I think the most unexpected part of doing content creation was actually realizing that people can leave negative comments on your page. Last year in August, I posted like a get ready with me. Then I was not really the Amanda that I am now, because I feel like I've had a very huge character development in the past 8 months, right? And I really feel like the Holy Spirit really gave me a huge knock on my head and said, girl, you better get up. So when I posted a video, someone left a really like negative comments on my page. It wasn't a negative comment, but it was regarding my weight, and I felt really bad because in that moment I was not happy with my weight. So that kind of just shocked me. So actually realizing that people might not really like you online, or people might leave something negative under your page, is very shocking. But this is social media. It's just, I'm not gonna say it's bound to happen, but one way or the other, you're gonna have to get ready for it and just not allow those comments affect you in any shape, form or fashion, because then it made me take the video down, and that's actually kind of sad. But you might not be the most confident tool, but just have a certain level of confidence, because people can be really crazy. How do you balance being real online while protecting your peace? I just feel like there are some things that are not meant to be shared online. If you want to share, you go ahead, but there are some things that you just have to keep for you. I do show you guys a little bit of my life. Honestly, I've not even been on here too long for you guys to really know me, but definitely I'm gonna keep posting more. And I'm not gonna lie, there's some things I would want to keep to myself, just to have to myself, you know, protect my own peace, please. Very realistic fact is that as human beings, we are nosy. Not everyone is. Some people don't care, right? But as human beings, right, you're gonna see somebody that you like online, and automatically you're gonna follow that person, and somehow you're going to want to know what that person is up to. Just saying, that's just how the whole thing works. I may not have explained it properly, but you know, that's how it works to some extent. And most of our favorite influencers or favorite content creators, there are some things that they keep to themselves. Why? Because they want to protect their peace. That is fine. That is so fine. Guys, my lashes, they're like coming off. How do you know God is working in your life when you can't see it? Because I have evidence of where I was and where I am at right now. I remember when I first came here, looking for a job was so hard. Like, let me just pause, because living abroad in general can be so much. Like, life in Nigeria is very different from life abroad. You just have to remain so focused, and it's so easy. It's so easy to lose track of certain things. It's so easy to also get like really depressed and go in and out of having funks when you are here. That is why you need to hold God like this. Believe for the more that's coming. Even when it seems like everything is not going the best, or I might not physically see the things that God has planned for me in the future, I have evidence of where I was before to understand and believe and trust that God has me in mind. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So caught up in chasing our dreams and chasing this future that we have for ourselves that we forget of the past. I know people say this, and this might sound like cliche. We forget to live in the present and actually be grateful for where we are and now. Think about that, please. When you think about the past and where you are right now, you're gonna know that God has great plans for you in the future, and you're gonna have such a grateful heart. Like, for real. What does your dream home look like? I love seeing apartments that have that all the way up in the sky with tall glass ceilings, sorry, with tall glass windows. I would love to have an apartment like that in the future. I think it's so pretty. That's my dream apartment. That's my dream home right now. I live in a nice apartment right now and I'm so grateful to God, but it's okay to have dreams, and that is just my dream apartment. So I think I'm gonna do a purple lip today. So the next question that I have here is, how would you describe your friend group? First of all, I do not have a friend group, and I don't mind it. I'm so used to my own company. I do have one female friend though that I genuinely like talk to properly. Really, if you're watching this, I love you. I have my sister. You know, having a sister is really good because that's basically your friend. I can describe my ideal friend group, probably people that share the same values as me. I would love to have friends that also create content as well. It's always good to, you know, have people that kind of relate to what you're doing. I feel like having people like that around you would also motivate you to want to make content or improve the quality of your content. I love this. You know, sometimes I forget how nice like a good pink lip combo is. For my lip gloss, I'm gonna use the CoverGirl lippy. This question I have here is, what do I do on Sunday? I go to church. If you're a Christian, please go to church. It would help you refresh your mind. You cannot do life alone. This gloss is for my friend's brand, Phoebe Beauty. It was a clear color, but now the color changed because I've been using it a lot. Like I actually use this every single day. Ooh. The last question that I have here is, what advice would you give to a girl who is struggling with her confidence? You can start journaling. Try practicing saying good things to yourself, saying good things about yourself. Do things out of your comfort zone that help you boost your confidence. For me, I had gained weight. My self-esteem was not the best at that very moment in my life, and I decided to go to the gym. I decided to leave my comfort zone of ordering food all the time and start to eat healthy, start to take care of myself more. Taking care of yourself can come in the form of journaling, going to the gym, eating healthy, investing in better clothes, investing in your hair. Whatever you feel like you can invest in to make you feel more confident, then definitely try to save up or try to invest in that thing. Because I'm someone that thinks a lot, right? So I would strongly recommend journaling. I feel like journaling has helped me so much to collect my thoughts and remember who I am. Who the fuck I am. Get up, go invest in something that makes you feel nicer. I don't have the best skin, you know. I suffer from chest acne and I also suffer from like back acne as well. I'm currently in the process of going to see a dermatologist and, you know, working hand in hand with an esthetician to give solutions to this thing so I can feel better, so I can feel more confident in myself. Like I'm already confident, but if that is gonna help me, you know, have a little more boost in my confidence, then why not? Do what you gotta do, eat healthy, do all of that, and I promise you everything will be fine. Journal. At the end of the day, you can invest in all these things, you can invest in every single thing and still not feel confident in yourself. That's why you have to also do the inner work. The inner work is so important. Like it plays the biggest role into making you a more confident person, a kinder person, not just to other people but yourself too. Give yourself grace, and I think that's also something I'm trying to learn. I feel very guilty when my days are not productive. I feel very guilty, like when I'm not overworked myself in a particular day, or I've not done something tangible in the day. But I need to remember to give myself grace, because most of the times we're trying so hard to be kind to other people that we forget to be kind to ourselves. Like you need to really show yourself some love. Do the inner work, journal, tell yourself nice things, take yourself out to eat, go on solo dates, because sometimes you gotta go on those solo dates. Like you actually have to go. If nobody's willing to go with you, then go by yourself, literally. And how can I forget? Pray about it. anything you're going through, pray about it, because it's one thing to have confidence, it's another thing to have confidence from God, because the confidence from God is a whole different level. Nobody can play about you, because God does not play about you. You will not let anybody play with you. I recommend God to you. Yeah, you watch it. God loves you. Y'all, can you imagine I cut these layers by myself in this hair? That is sensational. This hair is so bomb. I am officially done with this video. I don't know why, I feel like I've been off YouTube for a while that I'm forgetting to call you guys pandas, and that's just so bad. Please come get a hug. I'm very happy that I'm doing my first ever sit down video. This was very much needed, because the moment I started this channel, it was just vlogs here and there. We never really got the opportunity to sit down and actually chat. And that's not fair to you pandas. That is not fair at all. This is the first time in my life that I'm actually doing my makeup and talking to my camera. That is crazy. Really trying to process my thoughts in my makeup. I hope you guys love this makeup look. Honestly, my mind was not even really there, but it came out really, really cute. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I absolutely love you so much. If you are new to this channel and you made it this far, why have you not subscribed yet? It's been so long. Can you imagine? 1 whole month. Do you know how much can happen in 1 month? And I deprived you guys of all that. That is so bad. That is so bad. But I'm happy that we're here now. I love you pandas. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you gained some valuable information from this video. I hope something helped you. Definitely we'll be doing more sit down videos like this, because I really like it. Hopefully I'm able to collect my thoughts properly, because doing my makeup and talking was so new to me, but I'm happy I did this video. I love you pandas, and I will see you in the next vlog.